So can you find this butterfly in the painting? Can anyone see where this could be? How about you? Come on up and see. Show us where it is. You might have to look at different angles. Look for the color.
Yeah, that looks like its wings.
That is. Now, can you find the wings on the painting?
Mm-hmm.
Well, as an artist, I am a visual artist. I paint. I'm also a musician. I'm a storyteller, and I've written and illustrated a children's picture book. And I have a series that's coming out. The first book is called The Flying Phlox. The next book is The Very Lonely Garden, which will be out in the fall of this year. And following that will be The Magical Forest. So I'm always recreating myself. I think that's the most amazing thing about being an artist, is that creative force that inspires me, and that's what allows me to just be there with the children and to help inspire them. I love reinforcing the things that they're already learning, but what I really love the most is helping to bring out their creative spark and thinking in new ways, helping them see things in new ways. And the books that I have published do that. The Paint Me a Story program is designed to help students look at the painting that I've done. The books are all developed from one painting, and so all the illustrations in the book come from a single painting. So I have them take a look at the painting and see the things that they see in there, and things that you don't normally expect to see they can find in the paintings. And that's how the books became developed. When I was in a classroom with primary children in West Hartford, the Montessori School of Greater Hartford, I was with 3-year-olds and 6-year-olds, and they saw a dragon and an upside-down heart. And after I finished painting in the classroom, I do in-the-moment storytelling. So I turned that painting into an in-the-moment story, and it then became a book. And the dragon that the children saw in the painting that wasn't in the painting at all, I was painting pansies. And the upside-down heart inspired the entire story. Once upon a time, yet not too long ago, there was the most beautiful garden. And you can open your eyes and become the garden. When I come into the classroom as a young audience's teaching artist, I'm working with the children in multiple ways. I am enhancing the curriculum, but I'm bringing the curriculum alive because I am an expressive artist. I'm multidisciplinary, and I'm working with the multiple intelligences that the students have. If I'm working with special needs children, then I'm very aware of their ability, and I am supporting that ability through the visual arts that they are creating. And they are sharing joy. The movement and the music that I incorporate within the art that I do helps them connect in so many profound ways that there are wonderfully surprising results that come out of that kind of approach. When I'm in a standard classroom with able-bodied students, then I'm working with, again, the multidisciplines to help them fully experience a particular subject. So within my art and storytelling and music and movement, the children bring things alive, and that way they get it in a very kinesthetic way. They learn the material, they experience the material. I was in a classroom with profoundly disabled students in New Haven with BSA Arts, and I was doing a particular art project where the students were creating work with paper clay, and I had the paper clay in a plastic bag so that they could feel it, but they wouldn't get messy. And I was warned about this one particular student who had behavior problems, and he was very aggressive, and he had an aide with him. and he stood behind the desk, so there was a table separating us. And I just instantly felt a connection with him, and he was trying to manipulate the plastic, and there was color within the plastics that he could blend by squishing it. He was having a little bit of a hard time with that. So I put my hands on his hands, and I brought his two hands together so he could feel the material beneath his, through the plastic, and helped him manipulate the paper clay along with the color to mix it. And he was with me the entire time. He allowed me to touch him. He was very calm, and we had this really profound moment. And after I finished working with him and the class was over, the teachers came up to me and said, he never lets anyone do that. He never uses his left hand either. And I didn't know that. And it was just, these kinds of experiences are magical and happen all the time.